Okay, cool. In this video, I want to cover blunts a little bit, at least on a little transition. Not on a ledge or a curb, but just regular blunts. Probably the easiest way to learn them is blunt, rock to fakie, because you almost just roll back. So, blunt, rock, fakie. And with blunts, I keep my foot on the tip of the tail because we have to just pop it up and in. So essentially it's just a fakie ollie, or just on the coping and just an ollie to fakie. With blunt rock fakies, you can just blunt and just kind of pop the wheels back, go to rock, and then into fakie. So after blunt rock fakie, I keep a lot of my weight in the transition, not over, because obviously when you start to go over, it's like, oh, you know. So I keep a lot of my weight inside of the transition, but not so much so that you're just falling back, but you need enough to be able to just pop an ollie, land, and come in. So after blunt rock fakie, people do blunt axle. Try that again. Let's see, people go blunt axle. Never mind. But what we can do is backside blunt. So you go on up into a blunt, hold it, and then backside ollie in. Go up in a blunt, and then pop it and kick turn in. Again, my shoulders were leaning the wrong way because I was talking to the camera, but turn and go in. So that would be a backside blunt. And then with blunt fakies, I think of it as just a little bit in front of me. So just a little bit in front of me, so that I'm like popping in and the board is in front of me, not behind me. So that when I come up and blunt, I just pick it straight up and in. So it's just like doing a rock to fakie, or it's just you have that little bit of a pop and bring it on in fakie. So after we get blunt rock fakie, by just letting the wheels go back a little bit, and then backside blunt, and then you go to blunt fakie all the way back on the tail and just pop it in. And I think of it as in front of you, or in front of me. I know just pop it in sounds a little easy, but if you just picture the board right in front of you and you're just doing a little pop, lifting your feet up, and then come on in the transition fakie, as long as you can rock to fakie or do other things to fakie, it's just a small, small ollie to fakie, basically. And I know this is a tiny quarter pipe, but it's just good for example on how to do the different blunt variations. Of course, there's frontside blunt, which is super rad and super hard. I don't even know that I could do it on this, but with blunt to fakies and backside blunts to axle, there's so many different variations you can do. Blunt fakie. Again, just a quick review. keep your foot all the way back on the tail, or at least I do, so I have enough room for the tail to pop. Because it can't be flush up against, or I'm not going to get any pop. I have to have something there in order to pop and bring the board up and in. So it's just a nice pop, a little bit of tail, lift up, sticks to your feet, and in. And I always picture it as kind of a little bit in front of me, so it's not super scary. If I'm leaning this way forward and the board gets behind me, that's when it seems sketchy. So I hope that helps for some of the blunt variations. And thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next